415 regular session is now called to order.
Maraming salamat po na ginabayan niyo po kami sa natapos ng eleksyon at naging safe po ang lahat. Lord, maraming salamat sa kalusugan sa bawat pamilya po namin. Lord, kabayan niyo po ang aming regular session ngayong araw at pangunahan niyo po ang bawat isa na maging maayos po at makapag-desisyon para po sa bayan ang lahat ng agenda po namin ngayon. Nawa ay matakit po namin ng maayos. Kabayan niyo po ang pamilya at bigyan niyo po kami ng kalakasan at pagkakalima. Katawanin niyo po kami sa aming mga pagkakasala sa isip at salita. Ito lang po ang aming dalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen. Taas po natin at ang ating kanang kamay at sabay-sabay po natin pamilya. Counselor 3. I am a Philippine counselor, mandated by law of the measures and ordinances that redound to the general welfare of my constituents and their pursuit for happiness, peace, and prosperity. I believe in public service above self, the guiding principle of my leadership, and I declare the pathways of global legislation. May the Almighty guide my mind and heart, that I shall do to my constituents of the Philippine people.
Decree the Vice Mayors. I am a Vice Mayor, and my covenant with my people is to devote myself to public service by divine providence and by the will of the people. I am mandated to preside over the local legislature. But with integrity and statesmanship, I shall lead the local legislature to enact measures and ordinances for the common good and fulfill the people's aspirations for happiness, peace, and prosperity. May the Almighty God help me consecrate myself for the people and cause. Can you please be seated? Please call the roll.
Good morning, everyone. May I please call the roll. Honorable Saratin Abu, Honorable Richard Balyan, Honorable Ezekiel Rodriguez, Honorable Nathan Lacalao, Honorable Jonathan Nagrata, Honorable Arturo Siraga, Honorable Victoriano Colini, Honorable Hayati Dibasan, Honorable George Galindo Ignacio, Honorable Nerelia Pacalto, Honorable Jesus Nancy, Madam Presiding Officer, there are 10 members. Therefore, constitute a quorum sa commission.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. The Chair declares it quorum, and as such, we can now legally transact our agenda for this regular session.
Madam Chair, we have March 25,
Okay, let's
April 8, April 16, and May 16.
meron tayong apat na million. So this tackle na this tackle is the minutes of the 333rd regular session held on March 25. Councilor Pumila.
I move that the minutes of the 233rd regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan Committees Point, Palawan, held on March 25, 2025, the SB session of Tuesday, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing and then of the minutes of the 33rd regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan Groups Point, held on March 25, 2025 at the SB session. Next is the minutes of the 234th regular session. Councilor Pumila.
Adoption and approval of the 234 minutes of the regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan. Be approved and adopted.
Second, in the 35 session adjourned at 9:45 in the morning. Vote of Tokyo by the chair for lack of quorum. There being no objection, then we also approve the minutes of the 234 Next is the minutes of 237, regular, and 236. What happened to 36?
Grabe yata, busy.
Councilor Romano.
I move that the minutes of the 237th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan of Puscoy, Palawan, held on April 29, 2025 at the ST session of Puscoy, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none. Then we approve the minutes of the 237th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan Groups 1, Palawan, held on April 29, 2025 at the SB session. Ang tama ba na 237? O mayroon tayong 236?
So, di ba na ako look namin na yung voter, i-present po namin next session. Kung sa PCL po.
Oo. Pero dapat yung 36 ano? And then the minutes of the 238 regular session.
Sir,
Consider the
in regards with the attendance, there's the about the compliance to the SSP na kanila kasi bigasan na explication yun instead of absent.
please take note of the manifestation. Sir Secretary.
And I also move for the adoption of the chair and minutes.
Any second? And we objection? Hearing none, then we approve the minutes of the 38 regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan Groups 1, Palawan, held on May 6, 2025 at the SB session. Item number 5.
Madam Chair,
Councilor Lee.
Madam Chair, may I ask for permission first? If you allow, when the previous visit, we have the briefing, you will see just for the, with regards to the Balico concern.
Morning, Madam Presiding, and may King Council Group member. Ito pong representasyon ito ay nais lamang po natin tawagin ang atensyon ng Palawan Electric Cooperative. Dahil marami na po yung mga nagpaparating ng reklamo. At katunayan ito ay minsan na rin nabanggit noon ng kaganalang konsyal Italian, no? Itong concern na to. May mga reading ng mga may mga bill, monthly bill, pero wala pong actual na reading na nakakarating. Wala pong meter reader na dumadating sa ilang mga consumer natin. And yet, yung pong bill computation ay halos the same, no? Parang ang sinasabi nila, yung month na yan, bihira naman yung ginamit, wala sila dyan, pero bakit yung bill ay halos the same doon sa mga previous nila? So, Madam Chair, siguro itong usapin ito ay hindi lang po sa ilan, hindi lang ito ay splitting na usapin. But even in the barangay, may mga ganito rin pong concern. No? With that, if my colleagues will allow next regular session, Madam Chair, to invite the personnel from the Paleco. Mas maganda po kung ang manager po mismo para po malaman sa kanila ano po yung basihan ng pagbasa nila ng mga nakonsumong kuryente sa loob ng isang buwan. Pagkat kung hindi po natin ito matitiyak, kawawa po ang mga consumer natin. At maaaring sila ngayon, sa susunod buwan ay kasama tayo doon sa mga matanggap ng bill na hindi nagkakaroon ng actual na reading po doon sa mismong kontador. So, ito po ay sinasabi ng ilang mga consumer na hindi naman po sila nawawalan ng tao sa bahay nila. Kaya nalalaman nila, kailan nag-reading. At wala pong resibo, no? Walang bill na siniserve. At ang sinasabi ay i-access na lang sa Paleco apps. Madam Chair, ang usapin yan, hindi po lahat, particularly ang mga senior citizen at ang mga ordinaryong mga consumer, ay may access po sa internet para ma-access doon sa kanilang Paleco application na sinasabi nila. So, dumadami, dahil po doon, ay dumadami yung bill. Nag-accumulate at nahihirapan yung mga consumer sa pagbayad na nagre-resulta doon po sa pagkakadisquality. So with that, Madam Presiding Officer, may I request my colleagues to support that next regular session, the manager of the Paleco of the Palawan Electric Cooperative be invited in our regular session. Thank you, Madam Presiding.
Thank you, Councilor Palili. Yes, we will invite the manager of Paleco. Since ang office nila yung sa naaraw natin, no? Wala pa sa namin yun. Kanilang manager. Pero in writing at meron naman siguro sila email address or messenger, padalan sila. At kung may number sila, tawagan sila mismo. Pero yung sulat, kaya dito na lang natin isend. Para hindi na punta pa na natin. Hindi pa sa nagpili. Next. Privilege. Question hour. And then referrals.
A letter from the municipal mayor endorsing the request of Unlag Multipurpose Cooperative for accreditation. Number 2, draft resolution expressing serious concern over the increasing incidents of illegal drug racing in Brooks Point, Palawan, and calling for stronger enforcement measures, public awareness campaign, and community involvement to address the issue. Number 3, a letter from the municipal mayor endorsing the GAD Plan and Budget 2026 for approval and adoption.
Refer to the Committee on Social Services.
Number 4, a letter from the Municipal Mayor requesting for immediate joint committee meeting of Committee on Rules, Laws, Ethics, Public Order and Good Government and Committee on Transportation to tackle the pending measure regarding the establishment and guidelines and policies of the Grand New Terminal.
Refer to the Committee on Rules and Committee on Transportation.
Number 5, a letter from the Municipal Mayor requesting for the adoption and approval of special drug education centers. Resolution number 3, series of 2024, entitled A Resolution Encouraging All Local Government Units in the Province of Palawan to establish a special drug education center in their respective municipalities.
Refer to the Committee on Rules. Ito ba ay kasama kaya ang FFB? Release. Pero ba?
No more for that.
Ito number 8. Committee report.
report financial operations sa operation funds of the government. As you can see, almost 10 barangays yung budget at ito submission natin lahat ng moving of the councilors kaya provision natin. So as you mentioned, from item number 1 to number 10, findings and recent by book and also the recommendation is also the same. We conducted meeting yesterday after that by our budget officer. So lahat naman po ay kasahan lahat naman po ay naging problema sa kanilang mga budget.
So yung 10 na conference na
Yes po. So with that po, recommend it is 1 of 1090, Prime 2021.
Thank you, Councilor Charles.
I move on the approval of the appraisal process. Item number of items of the Barangay, Barangay Maningin, Barangay Gusto, Barangay Kansagati, Manis,
Proceed, Madam Presiding.
Yes, Councilor.
I have here copy of the committee report. Committee report from the Committee on Environmental Protection and Natural Resources, Housing and Land Use. Actually, ito po ay yung dapat yung last session, pero since nandito tayo ng session, kaya po ngayon na lamang po ito may rin na committee report. Madam Chair, we have this committee report. We have 5 items. The subject number 1, letter from Mr. Salvador Rodriguez Jr. requesting sa kanyang by endorsement for the proposed and development project situated at Barangay Mainit, Point, Palawan. Subject number 2, a letter from Mr. Jubert Paul Ariola requesting sa kanyang by endorsement for the proposed and development project situated at Barangay Mainit, Point, Palawan. The subject number 3, letter from Ms. Pasita G. Linsa requesting his endorsement for the renewal of Sun and Love Park permit located in Barangay Pilan, Point, Palawan. Number 4, letter from Ms. Cristina Paula Socrates Inicio requesting SP endorsement for the renewal of Sun and Love Park permit for year 2025-2026. Number 5, letter from Municipal Mayor Cesario Arbenito Jr. endorsing request from Metro for the passage of proposed ordinance establishing a policy for conservation of wetlands within the municipality of Point, Palawan. Since everybody has a copy of this committee report, Madam Chair, may proceed in the recommendation of the committee. On item number 1, the recommendation of the committee for the passage of the resolution endorsing the application for proposed commercial sand and gravel project of Mr. Salvador Rodriguez, situated at Cabinbin River, Barangay Mainit, Point, Palawan, for second and final reading in today's regular session. Pending with the development plan, I think hindi na na-complete ito, no? Pending the submission of the development plan, the said resolution, Madam Chair, with to hold the issuance, no, as a Pulatilia. Yun po ang ibig sabihin nito, hindi lang na po ng secretary siguro yung sinasabi sa recommendation. On item number 2, the recommendation, Madam Chair, the above committee recommends for the passage of resolution endorsing the application for the proposed commercial sand and gravel project of Mr. Hubert Ayula, situated at Cabinbin River, Barangay Mainit, Point, Palawan, for second and final reading into this regular session. The same, pending with pending submission of the development plan, the same resolution be called in appearance, Madam Presiding, as a Pulatilia. On item number 3, the recommendation of the committee, the committee recommends for the passage of resolution endorsing the renewal application of the commercial sand and gravel permit of Miss Pasita Lisa, situated at Ipilan River Barangay, Ilan, Brooks Point, Palawan, for second and final reading to this resolution. While on subject number 4, the recommendation committee, the above-mentioned committee recommends for the passage of resolution endorsing the renewal application of the commercial sun and travel permit of Miss Cristina Paula Dionisio, situated at Tigaplan River, Barangay Pamudilian, Brooks Point, Palawan, for second and final reading to this regular session. While on item on subject number 5, the recommendation of the committee recommends for the passage of an ordinance establishing a policy for conservation of wetlands within the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan, under second reading in this regular session. But Madam Chair, since the representative from the Mendo did not able to notify or to attend, hindi ko alam kung na-notify ba o hindi lang talaga naka-attend. I think siguro po papaliban mo na yung passings dito into this regular session.
And unless the body agrees to pass this ordinance, even without the presence of any person from the corporate, can pass this ordinance already.
Okay, Madam Chair, the body decide later during the under the item for business for the day. Thank you, Madam Chair.
That's it, Councilor Goodwin. Next. Someone go to the report. We go to the calendar of business. Unfinished. No unfinished business. Business for the day. Business for the day, unassigned.
Madam Chair,
Madam Chair, thank you for the time. Actually, this is not requested by our mayor as an urgent matter, but I just noticed that all the requirements for accreditation of the association and cooperative was submitted by Fundan Multipurpose Cooperative. So I am respectfully requesting po to treat this matter as an urgent matter.
So here's your request for urgency regarding the endorsement of the multipurpose cooperative for accreditation. Any objection? Your request for urgency is granted.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And before that, I would like to inform everybody that the requirements for accreditation of association and cooperative was successfully submitted. the letter of application, as well as the photocopy of article of incorporation, the bylaws of the cooperative, and the certificate of registration of the agency, the accomplishment report, as well as the BOD resolution. And I moved the application for accreditation of ILAC for the purpose of getting being approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve the accreditation of Unlad Multipurpose Cooperative.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thanks.
Are we under the same business po?
Yes, understand.
This is
Councilor.
Good morning to our presiding officer, to my fellow councilors, sa lahat ng mga staff na nandito sa loob ng Sangguniang Bayan. I have here po draft resolution. Although hindi po siya nakacertified as urgent, pero I believe po na itong matter na po ay i-request ko po na supportahan na aming kapwa Sangguniang Bayan members na i-treat yung matter na ito po as urgent because ito po matter na ito ay patungkol sa mga illegal drug racing po na nangyayari po ito sa ating highway ng Tugtog. Thank you po. A brief information lang po. This resolution po is expressing serious concern over the increasing incidents of illegal drug racing in Brooks Point, Palawan, and calling for stronger enforcement measures, public awareness campaign, and community involvement to address the issue. Kasi po, Madam Chair, nakaka-receive po ang inyong lingkod na napakaraming concern po na pagpatakbo ng alas 11 ng gabi dyan po sa ating highway ay marami po nagpa-drug race yung nag-illegal sa mga motor-motor. Dapat alaman po natin na karamihan po dyan ay hindi naman po lokal ng Brooks Point, bagamat mga tayo po galing po sa ibang lugar, katulad po ng bayan ng Suproño Española, ngayon din po ang bayan ng Pagkakasa. So, naalala ko po ang inyong lingkod na yun po gawa na natin ng action dahil po napakadelikado po. Yun dahil buhay po nakataya sa ginagawa po lang yun. So with that Madam Chair, may I move for the approval of this draft resolution po. Okay po. I move that the resolution expressing serious concern of the increasing incidents of illegal drug racing in Brooks Point, Palawan, and calling for stronger enforcement measures, public awareness campaigns, and community involvement to address the issue be moved for adopted for second and final reading in today's regular session po.
second.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve that resolution initiated by Councilor Assistant.
Thank you po.
Next. Councilor Perez.
Madam Chair, we move for the schedule rules for us to go back to under this is for the day.
This is for the day. Okay.
I have a commission on ordinance for the giving of funds for the meetings for the preferably for the amount of 5,500,000. And the other one is also an ordinance. Yes, kasi po yung interest yung item 3 to 10 certification ng work. So, ito po yung dalawa pala kailangan ng approval. Yun po yung required. Another application, an ordinance for the funds for barangay Mainit and barangay Tugtog.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve the proposed budget of the two barangays. Mainit
May I proceed, Madam Presiding?
Yes, Councilor.
This resolution, Madam Presiding Officer, emanated from the committee report rendered a while ago by the committee on environment. Number one resolution, Madam Chair, a resolution favorably endorsing the request of Mr. Salvador Rodriguez for the proposed commercial sand and gravel project located at Kabintin River, Barangay Mainit, Grosse Pointe, Palawan. As we reported a while ago, Madam Presiding, the proponent sufficiently complied with the necessary requirements being required by the concerned agencies and regulating agencies. So, with that, Madam Presiding Officer, I am ready now to accept some clarification that is needed from the application.
Any questions or clarification with regard to the proposed commercial sand and gravel project of Mr. Salvador Rodriguez? Councilor Angela.
Close the hearing.
Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. I move that the resolution endorsing the request of Mr. Salvador Rodriguez for the proposed commercial sand and gravel project located at Kabintin River, Barangay Mainit, Grosse Pointe, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve the resolution favorably endorsing the proposed commercial sand and gravel project of Mr. Salvador Rodriguez at the River, Barangay Mainit, Grosse Pointe.
Another one, Madam Presiding Officer, a resolution favorably endorsing the renewal application of Mrs. Cristina Paula Dionisio for the commercial sand and gravel quarry located at Tigaslan River, Barangay Pagbigan, Grosse Pointe, Palawan. Again, Madam Presiding Officer, I am now ready to accept the declaration if there is any from the other member.
Any question? Councilor
Just
Suarez.
so these are renewal of so wala
So far, Madam Presiding, wala naman po during the committee meeting based on report of the MST, the multi-sectoral team of the LGU from the PCSD, DNR, MENDRO, as well as from the barangay, there is a resolution supporting the endorsement for the renewal. So far, wala naman po.
Regarding doon sa pag-i-screen nila sa river, dati kasi yung mga so, ano ba yun na alin yung problema kasi from the parang mag-screen ko sa kasi yung problema previous problem na
May answer mo sa
Yes.
dito po sa quarry project na to ay hindi po kasi siya industrial. Kaya hindi siya gumagamit ng yung script o yung salaan. So far, based on the report submitted by the MST, wala po pinindicate doon. So dahil nga, commercial sand and gravel project lang siya, hindi siya industrial. I think baka yung isang project siguro nila, yung industrial. Pero as far as the renewal of Mrs. Socrates Dionisio is concerned, ay commercial sand and gravel, hindi siya industrial.
Any other clarification?
Madam Chair, I move that the resolution temporarily endorsing the renewal application of Mrs. Cristina Paula Dionisio for the commercial sand and gravel quarry located at Tigaplan River, Barangay Mobilian, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we also move this resolution favorably endorsing the renewal application of Mrs. Cristina Paula Dionisio for the commercial sand and gravel quarry located at Tigaplan River, Barangay Mobilian,
Another one that is an officer, the resolution temporarily endorsing the request of Mr. Gilbert B. Ariola for the proposed commercial sand and gravel project located at Kabimbing River, Barangay Maynilcos, Palawan. Again, as we reported a while ago, the proponent is sufficiently complied with the necessary requirements we require by the concerned regulating agencies. So that's why the recommendation of the committee is for the passing this resolution. I am now looking to seek the deliberation, Madam Chair, if there is any member.
Consider Ferraris.
So, hindi kami dalawa lang po yung ating endorse. Is this to existing na po siya o renewal or new? Kasi po dito sa una, yung is and Ariola. Ang Ariola is 4.7. Ano ba yung industrial?
Ang nagre-repeat sa kanilang permit sa application nila ay commercial kasi 5 hectares yata yung Yes, Madam Presiding, yung dalawang quarry application na ito ay yung kay Rodriguez at yung kay Ariola. Actually, magkatabi sila. Yung application.
So yung endorsement ng barangay wala kong
As far as the barangay, meron pong barangay resolution na attached doon sa kanilang order. At may mahuwayo sila ay MOU ng mga adjacent lot owner. Hindi siya affidavit of consent ng individual, pero MOU siya ng mga lot owner.
Kaya yung sa'yo po yung si Mr. Robert Ariola is from prospect o dami pa na siya. Kasi na-previous na po yung gumagamit ng isang tao lang. Kaso halos 5 quarry dito sa prospect. Halos sa kanya na nakagawin yung pangalan. Sino po si Robert Ariola?
Actually, yung Robert Ariola, hindi ko ito personally na kasi representative yung
Sino po yung representative during the committee?
Nasa attendance. Parang sila lang ito yung mga representative. Ano yung kay Rodriguez?
Yes, kasi minsan po, yung mga nag-apply, hindi naman siya kilala. So, may representative lang siya, sure na representative. Meron po siya authority doon sa kung sino talaga yung attendance. Usually lahat po, kasi dito sa committee talagang reviews po, wala po dito quarry na na-approve. So, this is for the first time na dito sa committee na-approve during the time of former barangay meeting. Wala po dyan na-approve isa. Kasi very close siya po yung committee dito sa Mahilip. So, I don't know kung na-recognize po ng studio yung this one. Kasunod po yung dalawang ito eh. Isang malaki, 4.7, and the rest is 1.5. So sana na-check ng nahuli kung ano po yung sino ba talaga yung mga nag-a-apply dito.
Yung isang
Kaya dalag ko lang dun sa square niya na Istibo. So, totoo yan, ako yung din ng committee. Hindi natin kilala talaga personally yung dalawang pangalan. Pero wala kasi tayong ordinansa sa lokal.
yung mga application, after hindi alam
the basis of the owner on the point is nag-attend po siya from the approval of the foreign security. Last dati po yun, pinaka-attend po natin.
First, yung kanina sa unang question is as to the first question of Councilor Perales. Kung nais pa to, kasi kami din rin sa previously regulated yung mga qualification dyan. Yes, we consider that. Dati kasi meron tayong moratorium dyan. But since 2021, I think, or 2022, this moratorium was dictated according to the manual. So, nilip po yun, yung moratorium na yun doon sa Upper Tigapulan River na yan. So, at doon naman sa yung pangalawang question,
Yung previously.
Yung incident. Yes, but it's not mandatory po kasi na yung pagka at the stage of the approval of the resolution na kailangan natin dito yung proponent, wala po kasing ganyan tayong mandatory na policy na kapag ka-third reading na o aprobahan na kailangan natin dito si proponent. No? But of course, pwede naman siguro within our discretion, indikahan siya. But as to the parang mandatory na kailangan natin dito, wala po tayo.
Sir, tayo nag-figure speculate. Actually, dati po ito yung nagpapa-asset na pag-read na lang po yun. Nagpapakain sila. Pero hindi po required na.
It's up to the body. No? Pwede naman kung gusto niyo, second reading ngayon. Third reading sa next session para magpa-Jollibee. Please.
Madam Chair.
Yes, dear President.
I support the remarks of President Bong. Ang pinupunto niya po siguro dahil syempre po ang nakaharap nung permittee, nung applicant ay yung mga committee members lang. It's not for anything but yung mahilig din yung commitment from him, from the person himself, na he'll be responsible din po. Kasi dati naman po nagagawa niya, hindi naman as a requirement, but kung makita rin siya ng person, at least kilala din po natin kung sino po yung nagkawari sa bahay natin. Naman.
Okay. So, it's up to the body, Madam President, no?
Yes, po kasi, Madam Chair, bago po kasi ito, yung permit po, kung isa po ng renewal, para naman po, galing sa kanya, marinig natin. Kasi sabi natin, yung sa Indian, sa Berkeley, sa kanyang area po, talagang medyo ang yung pinag-iwag na niya. Talagang dadaan po lahat ng ating ano sa Indonesia. So, Madam Chair, can we invite the proponent, several assessments?
Yes.
Yes, Madam President, yes, I submit to the decision of the majority that this measure be tackled next regular session for final approval this resolution, and also the proponent be invited. Not only siguro yung Tiariola, pati yung Rodriguez, yung dalawa kasi new yan, para yung new application. Actually, magkatabi yan. At mukhang magkakilala pa pati yung kanilang mga representative.
Maraming nangyari sa post. May mga quarry application na walang sarili equipment. Kumukuha sila ng kanilang
Municipal Mayor.
Thank you for deciding.
Thank you, Councilor Curry. You may resume afterwards.
Thank you, Vice Chair. At congratulations po. Sa lahat ng mananalaman ng dito. Punta po namin dito ay mag-invite po kami sa inauguration po ng April 25 sa Monday. Last quarter hapon. Next Monday, kasi ako palis din ako mamaya, kaya sabi ko, sadya lang kami ng mag-invite sa May 26
May 4 p.m.
So yun lang po yung sadya.
Sorry, hindi ako makaka-attend.
Iba na yung 1SB.
Thank you po.
Kasi yun naman ay effort naman natin lahat yun. Kasi without approval ng budget, hindi rin po natin napagawin. So thank you very much sa katapos namin. So only po guys, congratulations sa mga nanalo ng House. At sana magkaisa tayo, tulong-tulong tayo. Yung politika, medyo itabi na muna natin. Tapos na rin. So,
Meron exhibition yun po after na
ay ba na?
in addition po, after the ribbon cutting, meron pong exhibition game. Of course, kasama po yung legal game, the executive.
Ano ba yun? Sa Luzon lang?
Ako, sa ito.
Pinig ko yung ko.
Yun din po yung team nyo. Tapos, sa amin po kasama si SB Gong, SB Tad, at SB Nation sa Kapuso ka na. Tapos sa revolution na. Gamit po tayo ng uniform. Sa dito sa amin. Kasama na. CSK sa akin na lang sa Ligaga, yung uniform po nito. Kami po para
Walang age.
yung ano,
Hindi para sa Jason magdadasal.
pwede kasama nito.
Sorry, Madam Chair, for recess po.
Kasi pwede lang process. Ano lang?
Pero sila nagiging.
Ariola, presiding.
Thank you for the...
No, Madam Presiding,
Next regular session.
as we agreed, no, pwede go for approval at the second reading to this regular session.
And then we'll invite
Then
all the...
next session for final reading, we will invite the proponent, Mr. Jubert D. Ariola, as well as Mr. Rodriguez, Salvador Rodriguez. I think baka kilala ito ni...
Not a representative, but...
Yes, Madam Presiding. So another one, Madam Presiding Officer, that's resolution favorably endorsing the renewal application of Ms. Pasita G. Limsa for the commercial sand and gravel quarry located at Ipilan River, Barangay Ipilan, Brooks Point, Palawan. So again, ito po ay renewal at based on the evaluation of report submitted by the MST, the proponent sufficiently comply with the requirements being required by the regulating agency. So, with that, Madam Presiding Officer, I am ready now to accept any clarification from the member.
Consider...
close the reading to the
I move that the resolution favorably endorsing the renewal application of Ms. Pasita G. Limsa for the commercial sand and gravel quarry located at Ipilan River, Barangay Ipilan, Brooks Point, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve
For second and final reading, Madam Chair.
we approve this resolution. We will be endorsing as a renewal application of Ms. Pasita Limsa for the commercial sand and gravel quarry located at the Ipilan River, Barangay Ipilan, Brooks Point, Palawan.
Another one, Madam Presiding Officer, is copy of an ordinance drafted by the MENRO, actually. Ito po ay atin lang pong isponsoran pagkat ito po ay originally drafted by the MENRO. So, an ordinance establishing a policy for the conservation of wetlands within the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan. So ito pong ordinansang ito ay siya po yung magre-regulate at magmamanage dito sa mga identified na mga wetlands dito po sa ating pong bayan. As enumerated po dito sa kopya ng ordinance, ito po yung mga the following are hereby established as protected wetlands areas in the municipality of Brooks Point. The Tigaplan River, Imolon River, Kabinbin River, Mainit River, and Raang River. 5 major rivers of Tigaplan integrated watershed. Ito pong limang ito. And then yung Mambalot River, Ipilan River, and Maasin River, major rivers of Philanthropia integrated watershed. The rest, ito pong Bulo River, Amas River, Macagua River, Tamlang River, Salubon River, Sabsaban Waterfalls, Mainit Waterfalls, Inkira Waterfalls, Tabud Waterfalls, Samariñana Dam, Tigaplan Dam, Mambalot Dam, Maasin Dam, all barangays, creeks, and freshwater swamps, and marshes and other areas may be classified or categorized as wetland pursuant to the section 4 of this ordinance. So ito po yung mga area na tinutukoy ng ordinance na ito na i-regulate. At based on the sa provision po ng mga prohibited acts, meron pong mga prohibited acts na inadapt nila from the RA 9275 or the Philippine Clean Water Act of 2004, Chapter 5, Civil Liability Penal Provisions. In Section 27, prohibited acts, the following acts are hereby prohibited: discharging, depositing, or causing to be deposited material of any kind, directly or indirectly, and to be conserved wetlands. I think, Madam Presiding Officer, hindi ko na po siguro babasahin ito from A to G, since everybody has the copy. No? At yung isa pang mga prohibited acts dito ay inadapt po nila pursuant to the Environmental Protection and Management Code of Brooks Point, Palawan, or Municipal Ordinance Number 2011-01, Chapter 2, Protection and Management of Water Resources, Article C, Appropriation of Water, Section 2C, 104, Prohibited Acts. The following acts are hereby prohibited. So again, meron po dito naka-enumerate ng mga prohibited acts from A to J. So parang sinasabi lang dito ay no construction works for the storage, diversion, distribution and utilization of water resources shall be undertaken without an adequate provision for the prevention and control of diseases that may be intended or spread by such works. Letter B, no person shall reuse any water or distribution such as water for human consumption unless it is demonstrated that such consumption will adversely affect the health and safety of the public. So, in short, Madam Presiding, hindi na po basta-basta pwedeng gumalaw at gamitin kung ano man yung mga gustong gawin doon sa mga identified kanina na mga sinasabing mga wetlands.
Lahat naman ay may kopya ng draft ordinance.
Are we on the interpolation period?
Yes, Madam Presiding Officer, if there is any clarification, I am ready. Sa abot po na akong masasagot.
Councilor Rodriguez.
Thank you po, Madam Chair. Aking katanungan na po sa ating pinag-aaral po si Alcolini. In Section 7, Setbacks and Prohibited Acts and Penalties, letter A, nakita po dito, there is a certain measure of layo kung ilan po yung dapat na distansya niya. Tapos, before the permanent structures sa mga easement zones. As first stated po on Section 3, sa letter K, wetlands, halos lahat na po ng bodies of water na po na po. And ang aking katanungan lamang po ay meron po bang supporting policy ito? Yung mga nilagay po natin certain numbers, or meron po bang existing laws that we could follow? Because alam ko meron po tayong national laws and it was being superseded po sa ating mga magiging local ordinances. So ano po yung magiging naging reference po natin to have certain numbers of meters away bago po tayo ng any permanent structures, or paano po kung may mga existing na, what will be our on it? Salamat po.
Yes, Madam Presiding. In my understanding, yung pong mga provision ng proposed ordinance na to ay inadapt niya mula doon sa national law, yung RA 9275. At also, inadapt din niya yung mga prohibited acts doon sa provision ng Municipal Ordinance number 2011-01. So, yung mga regulation dito at mga prohibited acts, doon ang galing. Doon ang galing. Parang hybrid siya ng RA 9275. At itong local ordinance naman natin na number 2011-01. Doon niya pinattern yung mga regulation niya, yung mga prohibited acts, kung paano i-regulate yung mga pag-build ng mga structure. Doon niya kinuha, doon niya pinattern. In my understanding. At yun din naman ang tinanong namin yung representative ng Mendo last time. Saan nanggaling itong mga prohibited acts na ito?
Madam Chair. Yes. Halika, President. Madam Chair, i-confirm ko lang po sa ating proponent, sa sponsor. Ito naman po ay talagang katulad ng gawin ninyo na kasama sa mga prohibited acts sa ating mga national laws. No? Ang essence ng pag-aproba magiging, kumbaga mas madali. Kasi pag national law, pag batas po, no, kailangan sampahan ng kaso bago ma-penalize po ang tao.
Yung budget was in the Madam Chair, I will put the recess. 5 minutes. 5 minutes recess, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, ang sa akin naman po, yung national law po, though yan ay effective na po, pero since rinaf po ang ating pong mga batas for the general pag-implementation, meron po mga ibang mga provision ang nakaka-worry kasi kung ito po ay i-adapt natin, so locally may enforce siya, even yung mga tayo mismo pwede mag-penalize ka agad, ordinansa penalize ka, hindi ka tulad pag national law lang siya niya tina-adapt, kailangan pa talaga kasuhan yung tao bago siya mag-penalize. Kaya tulad po dito, we invite my colleagues to page 3, subsection J, no person shall drill a well to extract underground water for human consumption without a permit from the National Water Resources Council and a sanitary permit from the Municipal Health Officer. Ito pong provision na nagre-require ng permit mula sa ating sanitary permit at mula sa ating Municipal Health Officer ay madali po siyang i-comply. Pero ito pong permit mula po sa National Water Resources Council ay napakahirap po nito. So kung meron po tayong kababayan na nangailangan ng tubig, no, at nag-drill, yun po ay mag-penalize po natin kaagad. Dahil po sa pag-adapt natin ng ordinansa. So siguro po, sa akin naman po, medyo mabibigat po ang mga provision dito, no? At naintindihan po natin yung intensyon ng ordinansa. Para rin po ito sa kabutihan ng lahat. Pero para sa akin po, humihingi ako ng sapat na panahon para mapag-aralan po ito. Hindi po naman kasi tayo sobrang maalam patungkol sa batas. Pero bawat provision po dito ay kailangan pong aralin. No? Isang session lamang naman po ang hinihiling ko. Kaya hinihiling ko po na ang draft na ordinansa ito ay ma-defer po muna at ma-consider as unfinished business para po sa susunod na, may calendar po ulit sa susunod na session. Salamat po.
Yes, Members, I am amenable to the suggestion of the Councilor Jackson. Everybody has opportunity to amend kung ano pa as I stated a while ago. Ito po ay hindi ko po originally draft. Ito po ay draft ng member. I don't know from the member itself yung draft na to or being imported lang din, no? Mula sa itong mga NGO. Madam Presiding, I am amenable that this mission be deeper for its approval and be under the unfinished business explained procedure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Presiding.
Thank you, Councilor Cordillo. Next. Anastasia. Item number 10.
Item under third reading, Ordinance number 2025-043, an ordinance establishing the barangay electrification program for a dozen of people residing in the timberland of the municipality of Bukod, Palawan, providing its implementation guidelines, funding, and other purposes. Sponsored by Councilor Nerelia Parado.
Okay, bago natin pagbutuhan for third reading, alam ko tapos na yung period of amendments. Right, Mr. Secretary? Pero may napansin lang kasi ako doon, yung kailangan pa ng public clearance para doon sa IP and electrification program, kailangan ng public clearance.
Madam Chair.
O tinanggal na yun?
Tinanggal na po yun.
Okay.
Inayos na po yun after
Kala ko kasi may public clearance pa halos sa isang taon, ilang beses na nagkakaroon ng meeting. Okay. So, are in favor of this ordinance establishing the Barangay Electrification Program for indigenous people residing in the timberland, residing in the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan, and providing its implementation guidelines, funding, and purposes unanimously approved by the Southwest Party. Announcement. Adjournment.
Madam Chair, I move that the regular session be adjourned.
So our regular session is now officially adjourned.